Hey guys, so today I will be reviewing Funko's Easter chocolate action figures. Honestly, in the promo images, these guys in the plushies didn't look that good, but in person they're good, so let's start the review with Chocolate Freddy. Okay, I just gotta say that this figure looks amazing. But the weird thing is Chocolate Freddy and Chocolate Chica are actually not real characters, they're made up by Funko. That's a little weird, but I don't know. Okay, so I was originally planning on making a review yesterday, but Mason was over, so I decided to make a plush video instead. But that's okay, and I just gotta say this box looks great. I like the purple color with the eggs on it. It looks so much better than the promo images. Alright, so let's start the review with the figure itself. So the color's a little bit different than the original images, but I love the bites on this, especially this one. I love the endoskeleton, how it's kind of like a candy cane. That's cool, just different colors on a candy cane, but that's the closest thing to compare it to. But his joints are a little stiff, that's a little weird, and if you move them too much, they pop off. But, I mean, that happens with most figures, but his arms are just a little stiff, so that's a little weird. But, I mean, it's okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the chocolate on him. So I think it's pretty good, but it could have been better. I would have liked if it was a part of the mold rather than it just being painted onto the figure itself. But I think it's a good figure overall, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, now we'll take a look at our other Funko made-up character, Chocolate Chica. So looking at this figure, you could tell it's very similar to the Chocolate Freddy, more just a Chica version. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I would have liked if it was a little bit more unique. So I thought it was interesting how they did the beak, how they made it pink and blue. I'm not really sure why they did this and what it's supposed to be, like gummies or something. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool though. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's good. So now we're taking a look at the bites. The bites were pretty interesting because for some reason it was white on the inside, while it was brown inside of Chocolate Freddy and Chocolate Bonnie. But if you look at the feet, they're white, so I'm guessing maybe Chocolate Chica is actually white but covered in breading and chocolate. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing to point out, but it's pretty cool. Okay, now taking a look at the bib. I think the bib is good. I mean, it looks like a normal Chica bib. But tell me if this is just me. When we look at the original Chica bib, doesn't this look a little bit different? Kind of like, it's kind of like a little bit different looking. Tell me if that's just me, though, in the comments below. Okay, now this is my one thing I don't like about this figure. Why doesn't it have the cupcake? It would be so easy. It would just be a chocolate cupcake. I mean, come on, Funko. That's just so dumb. Alright, so now my rating on it, I mean, it's basically just a Chocolate Chica version of Chocolate Freddy, but I'll give it a respectable 8.5 out of 10, and now we'll move on to our actual FNaF AR character. Now, out of these figures, I was most excited for this one, just because, I mean, come on, it's Chocolate Bonnie, how can you not be excited? So for Funko, this is probably one of their best figures, and I was really excited for this one, because now I finally have an official piece of merch to go with my Chocolate Bonnie plush. I was very happy for this, because Chocolate Bonnie, if you didn't know, is one of my favorite FNaF AR skins. So a couple months back, I made a video when these guys first got revealed, and I really didn't like how dark the promo image was, but now having this guy in person, not that you could tell on camera, is much lighter and much better. And I think this is easily one of the best figures Funko has made. And if we look right here, the bow tie and the buttons are all the right color, but this was the cool thing. Look at this. They added the endoskeleton. I mean, that is so cool, down to the littlest detail. Great job, Funko. So this is hands down the best figure in the set, so I'm easily going to give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, so I think that this wave is pretty good. I mean, I think it's about as good as the Nightmare wave. I really like them. I wish that they kind of had a couple more characters, because this set was just 3+1 exclusive. But I mean, it's not awful. I really like how they look. They're very detailed, very good. The paint jobs on them are good. And they just look really good, and they're something that you would want to buy for Easter. Now, you may notice I do not have Easter Bonnie. I looked for him, I couldn't find him, but as soon as I do find him, I'll do an unboxing and a review video. But until then, we just have these three guys. So even though I said they're about as good as the Nightmare Wave, I actually think I like these a little bit more just because I like Easter. It's one of my favorite holidays. Hopefully they had Chocolate Freddy and Chocolate Chica and FNaF AR. Until then, they're kind of just like oddball characters. But I'm going to rate this wave a 10 out of 10. It is very, very good. Anyways, that's it, and I'll see you all next time.